video I didn't think I'd be making tonight. I am absolutely shattered, battered and buggered. I've got an infection in this side of my face and I'm literally living off of painkillers right now, but I've got to try and keep going. Apologies that I haven't had any more of my collection come up yet. I'm going to aim to do A, B and C load ups for tomorrow morning. They should all be up by mid-afternoon at the latest, so look forward to those. Getting ready also for the Sunday live stream as well. Want to make sure I'm good for that. We all know who the special guest is, do we? Have we looked on Facebook? Well, it's him. Well, that's Kermit's ass, but yeah. Kermit's ghost, yeah. He's going to be joining us. That's going to be cool. We're looking to do some midweek ones as well. Now, prize wise for the live stream, I will thank you to everybody. I'm now through the 500. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. As promised, I will be giving away the Star Wars. Now, the question I will pose, people would put their answers into the live chat. I will review the live chat and then give the winner. After, I'll put them all back into a hat and then pick the winner separately, and I will update you on the next live chat. The reason being is because if I do it on the basis of who answers first, there is a time delay, I've been told, in some of the people. Like some people up north said they had a time delay and saw like 7-8 answers come up before they could type anything. So the idea of fairness, I'll ask the question, answers over to the old message side, and then I'll pick a winner from there, as long as that's alright with you guys. But it will be given away, I guarantee it. Now, it's been a weird week. For one, it has been so fucking cold, just ridiculous. My brain has been such mush the past couple of days. I mean, I've literally, as I said, I'm living off painkillers right now. And because of COVID, I mean, I had my COVID jab last Sunday, so that's one thing down. But to get my jaw looked at, I'm having to see a special dental hospital who will only do it with a COVID test 3 days prior, and they're finding it really hard to marry up those 2 days. So I'm left here suffering. So I'm absolutely shattered. I mean, I probably had about 4 hours sleep in the past 48 hours. I'm that knackered. I'm living. I mean, I never drink tea. It's probably about my 35th cup because it kind of soothes it slightly. But other than that, I need to have a shave. I look like shit. But let's get on with this now. Sales wise, I think Zoom's getting desperate. They've had their weekend deal is the 4K Men in Black 4 Steelbook, $6.99. They had it earlier in the day for £6. Now they've upped it to $6.99. You know, make a decision and stick with it, lads. But they also have two 4K players and a normal Blu-ray player for between 49 and 89 quid. The 89 quid one sold out straight away, but you can still pick yourself up a 4K Blu-ray player for $59.99. So if you haven't got 4K yet, get your arse on it. That's the weekend deal. Other than that, nothing going on really. We also have with Zavvi, they've got 50% off some Sony titles. I only call it 50% off if you don't up your prices, then put a 50% discount in. Remember, you got sad bastards like me who know your prices because I check them every fucking day. So I know you put the price right back up, and now you're thinking you're discounting it to something nice. It ends up going down a quid from what it was. Don't bullshit people, you know, but they're doing it. Some price crashes going on. There's a few nice ones in there as well, so worth a dangle. Have a look, see what you think. And also, three for 30 quid on 4Ks. There's 12 titles and it's all kid stuff, so I think they found them in a corner and they're just trying to get rid of them, you know how it is. Other than that, there's nothing extra on HMV apart from what they already had for the past couple of weeks, plus they're now doing 2 for 25 on the Studio Ghibli, and we all know how good that stuff is. The only person I know that don't need any of that is Kermit's Ghost, because the bugger's got the lot. But definitely worth a look, I would say. Comparable prices, even on a second-hand basis, you've got to remember that. Average second-hand prices, even on the lower stuff, is about £8 to £10. So, for new, for 2 quid more, yeah, I'd say that's worth it. So really, sell, that's it, done delivered. There's not that much going on other than what's been going on the past couple of weeks. Now if we look at the pre-order side, it's a very mixed bag, very short. There is stuff that's been announced, but we're talking May, June time, and we've got no covers from them yet. So I'll mention a few bits and bobs. First, the obvious one, the Moana 4K steelbook from Zavvi. Yeah, beautiful picture. I mean, just look at it, beautiful picture. But $27.99 instead of $24.99. You keep pushing these price rises on us. They can't be pushing them up on you that much. So, piss off, take us. Oh, one quick thing to mention. I saw a little story dropped by Big Paulie about H&V refusing to actually replace damaged stock. That is illegal. It is up to them to ensure that a film comes from their warehouse to your doorstep, not damaged. It is, the contract is between them and the courier, not them and you. It's not a contract with you until it reaches you. So Big Paulie, get back on that phone and you threaten to sue them because they're breaking the Retail Act. Yeah? When whether it's damaged at the warehouse or damaged in transit, it is their problem, not yours. They cannot refuse to replace a damaged anything. It's only a contract with you once it reaches you. If it reaches you damaged, they have to talk to the courier for recompense, not you. Get back on it, mate. Love Story. They rescanned it up to a 4K, then obviously they bring it back down because they haven't released it in 4K. But a 4K rescan of Love Story. It's the 50th anniversary of that, unbelievably. But this is how you do a reissue of a film. May have rescanned it, 50th anniversary, but they're charging a tenner. That's how you bring out a back catalogue. You don't rehash stuff for 20 fucking quid. That is a good price, and that is worth it. And that's the way I think a model everyone should look at, because I believe a hell of a lot of people will buy that film on that basis. And of course, there's the cover. Definitely worth looking at that one. That's out on, I didn't write I think it's in about 3-4 weeks. I didn't write the date down, my apologies for that. Looking around at other pre-orders, there's really not too much going on that's new right now. There's some sniffers going around in Norway at the moment. They've got The Last Action Hero coming out in 4K. They've got Smokey the Bandit coming out in 4K. Also Shrek in 4K and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. No covers have come out onto the net yet. There's a few other things to look at. I'm going to aim to try and get as much information on these and get dates out to you as soon as I can, and obviously money conversions as well, to see if it's actually worth getting them imported. But some good titles to look out for. And the last one, Drive Miss Daisy. It's coming out for $20 in the US. I think it's mid-May. They didn't give it a specific date, but that is a classic title. Classic title. Jessica Tandy. Awesome. Drive Miss Daisy. There's the cover again. That's one I would be looking at. It's a good nostalgic film. Has to be said. Now, other than that, let's look at me pickups, because I ain't done too bad this week really. Still got a few bits on the way, but for my mate Anthony, he somehow managed to get 2 copies of this, so he very kindly gave me one of them. It's the special collector's edition of Event Horizon. Now everyone knows this is one hell of a weird film, so very happy to have that one. Somewhere in Time. Old romantic-y one, this. Christopher Reeve is best, what can I say? I couldn't be asked to wait for the 4K. I had to get Hocus Pocus. This is the 25th anniversary re-release, but it only cost me like 4 quid. I've got a bit crazy with this one. I just had to, it was like £2. I picked up Dunkirk with a sleeve and still fully sealed. Why wouldn't I? Well, most people say you wouldn't if I'm doing what I'm doing, because I've also got a digibook version on its way, and I've got it in 4K. I'm a sick person, what can I say? Now, you know who you are. Hopefully you have got hold of this already, but I ordered this because one, I wanted it, but I was hoping it would come a bit slip, but unfortunately it didn't. Yeah, Jaws in 4K. I was so hoping there'd be a slip cover, then I could have given it to you know who, but hopefully you contacted that bloke that I sent you over to and he had one for you. Let me know. Series 1 of Lost in Space, the TV series. Awesome looking, can't wait to get me mixed around that one. I've got this normal, but with the steelbook, Howard the Duck steelbook going for £8, yeah, gonna definitely have that. Very awesome. Here's one to advertise Music Magpie. Boardwalk Empire, 3rd season, sent in one of those shitty poly bags, no protection, and yeah, it's like 6 discs in this bastard, and I've given away all my multi, so I'm gonna have to see what I can fit it in. But yeah, nice one, Music Magpie, you tits. Finally got my hands on Jojo Rabbit. My mate loves this film. I realised that I said last week that there's a release of it in 4K. It didn't come over here 4K, did it? So we're actually getting the 4K release list now, finally. I only got this for simply Paul Walker because, you know, obviously he's dead. Good actor, 8 Below. And you know it's old when it's got the PlayStation 3 sticker on it. And last but not least, where I do have Godzilla, the 2016 Godzilla coming in 4K. Thanks to Paul Robinson. I made sure I picked up Godzilla King of Monsters as well. Must be done. Must be done. Is it 2009? The second one, the one after the Matthew Broderick one. That's the one that's coming. Because this is the one after that, isn't it? So that was my pickup. So not a bad week really. Now, we'll do the giveaways in a second, but just to remind you of the live chat. Obviously it's the first one's happening on Valentine's Day, so we'll understand if a lot of you don't make it. If you know, the missus will cut your dick off if you actually watch the live stream on Valentine's Day. But hopefully you'll join us. I think the missus won't kick my ass too much, but we'll see how it goes. We will advertise more through Facebook as well of other guests that are coming on as well, because it's going to be fun. There's going to be midweek ones, there's going to be Sunday ones, it's going to be a laugh. And it will be very good to, I mean, our first one, we surprised us by how well it went and how well it was received. I think it's had like 600 views now on YouTube, which is just crazy. Paul's happy as a pig in shit. He's loving all this. He's organising the next people and that as well. So hats off to him as well. Let's do the giveaway. Now, first things first, Kermit's Ghost, yes, he did win. And yes, he did want the Amro cases. But he was alright not having the film. So he said, give that away on Friday. So someone else has got the chance to have A Good Day to Die Hard as a steelbook. And I'm whacking with it a cool lenticular cover, but it's actually quite a visceral film. Devil's Double. Yeah, you can pick this up most places quite cheap, but I just love the fact that the slip covers with it. That's prize one. And I just went for a couple of classics. I mean, I like these, and I can't imagine anyone not liking them really. Sherlock Holmes and the 100th anniversary version of Back to the Future, just to keep a couple of classics in the back pocket for people as well. So let's get the draw done. And if I could do it without knocking everything over, that'd be very nice. Dominion Head. Alright, so firstly we got the Die Hard and the Double. I have one. Oh my fucking god. I'm going to put this one back in the pot. Do you know why? Fucking Kermit's Ghost. I just can't get away from it, can I? Right, let's try that again. You'll understand, Animal, I've taken you out of that one, can't you really? So, I mean, you didn't want the fucking film in the first place. And there's well over 100 names in here, yet I still pick you. I mean, this shit scares me. I don't know. Right, I have another one. So Devil's Double and Die Hard 5 Steelbook goes to Les Warren. Well done, sir. And let's go for the old classics, Sherlock Holmes and Back to the Future. Trying to get my hand around all this shit. Come on now. Come on. I have one. It's a tiny one. And these go too. Dean Loaf. Yeah, you've been in a bit lately, in the past couple of months. And there you go, son, as well. Now, take care, guys. Try and have a safe weekend. It's so bloody cold. If it's snowing where you are, please be careful. Don't break any bones. I will be seeing you guys in my videos tomorrow for my A's, my B's, and hopefully my C's if I get time to get all of them up and running. There will be obviously quicker videos, and so I don't bore you guys to death. But we'll try and get at least 3 of those done tomorrow, so I'll see you for that. And and I'll see you Sunday for the live chat, unless my brain explodes and I am a gibbering wreck on the floor. We'll have to wait and see. Take care now, and I'll see you Sunday.